But I want to go right into this particular bone broth. This is like the big thing. And I tell you something, guys, why am I excited to talk about this? Well, believe it or not, today I had some bone broth. You're going to say, what? I certainly did. I had some bone broth, and I can tell you the energy I got from this thing. I said, wow. I said, something's moving strong in me. And I'm saying, what the heck is going on? Then I started doing a whole lot of research. I said, wow, this is really powerful stuff, guys. Now we look at the healing benefits of bone broth, and we're primarily going to talk about the cartilage. But there's a few things I want to go into first about bone broth. I want to tell you that it does help seal and help heal your gut. So I can tell you that everyone out there, hi Carol, that everyone out there, hello Australia, that everyone out there who has intestinal problems, gastritis, constipation, acid reflux, or notice that they may have problems with their skin or healing, whatever it is, everything starts from the gut. I'm very, very big with probiotics. I believe people need to drink the kefir. Make sure you get probiotics in you because that does keep the gut healthy. In order for your immune system to stay strong, you got to have a healthy gut. So people who want to increase the strength of better digestion, this bone broth is really amazing stuff. It actually inhibits infections. It actually is great. This is just like going back to the chicken soup. Now, I know people out there like oxtail, which is so underrated, but oxtail is amazing for you. But this helps kill the cold, kill the flu. It helps beat viruses. There's studies over and over, decades about chicken soup indeed has the medical qualities of actually attacking infection. Reduces, this is our key topic today, is about reducing joint pain, inflammation, how to promote strong, healthy bones, which we'll go into. All right, because of the fact of joint pain and inflammation, this has chondroitin sulfates, glucosamine, and other compounds extracted from the boiled down cartilage. Fighting inflammation, we've got amino acids like glycine, we've got arginine, proline. People talk about prolotherapy. Guess what? No more prolotherapy. This is the real stuff, and this can really help reduce the inflammation, help keep you strong, as well as sleeping well. This will actually help you sleep better. I challenge every one of you out there, guys, put some soup, chicken soup, or this bone broth soup before you go to bed, and I'll go over some things with you, and you'll see, wow, I just slept like a baby. Promote strong bones. It has high amounts of calcium, magnesium, other nutrients. We've been talking about calcium, magnesium, vitamin D, vitamin K2, all these important things to help keep the bones nice and strong. It has it right in here. Now, guys, girls, what about pretty nails? What about hair like I have? I'm just teasing. But if you want pretty hair and you want strong nails, there is nothing better because this is really all about the gelatin. It's about the broth. This is the strength of this is like the magic. Your hair will grow fast and your nails will stay very strong. A lot of people complain of weak nails. Okay, so let's go over a few important things and I'll come back to some important other things that I want to touch on with you. But if we just go into and we look at people talking about the stock here, well, there are different meat stocks, there are bone stocks, and you can go into this, by the way. Let me just shut this part off, and you can come back to this. This will be on my channel right after this. You'll be able to see all this stuff, but it goes into the meat stock. It talks about where it's made from, the cooking time, the uses, and the health benefits. Okay, this is really important stuff. The meat stocks basically has gelatin found in joints, the knuckles of the bone, protects and heals the mucosal lining of the digestive tract. It helps repair the cells. It helps digestion and absorption of nutrients. Excellent stuff. Now you look at the bone broth, the marrow is found in the larger bones, such as the femur, strengthens the bones and connective tissue, supports the immune system, promotes development and repair of these healthy joints, ligaments, tendons, and bones, hair and skin. But this is the jut of this program. I want to get you excited that people out there who are living in pain, who have chronic disc herniations, chronic joint problems, ligamentous problems, periods of conditions that maybe you're always injuring something over and over, tennis elbows, shoulder problems, neck problems, back problems, hip problems. This may be the blessing for you because this shows a lot of miraculous healing because remember, healing starts from the gut and it happens from within first. Okay? So just keep that in mind. All right? Now, We want to look at, here's another pic here. Now look how nice this thing is. I had something today. I had bone broth. It had spinach in there. It had vegetables in there. It was like, I mean, this is yummy stuff. This is not like, ew, it's bone broth. If this is done right and this cooked right, and obviously this takes a little longer to cook than just, a quick little microwave soup, but you can go into Google and you can get a lot of great information. Here's how to make bone broth. The nourishing part of why the gelatin-rich effect. It's very cost-effective, very cheap. It strengthens the hair, heals the gut. Collagen for the skin. I don't know if you live in sunny Florida like I do, but that sun will weaken your skin. It will eat you up. High in calcium, magnesium, phosphorus. It balances the amino acids. Great anti-inflammatories. So I wanted to go ahead and just throw that out at you. We look at the health benefits. Again, here, great for the joint detoxification, regeneration of cartilage. Can you imagine that cartilage that has been worn out can regenerate? These are studies. They show that it can help regenerate cartilage. Helps the healing of the joints. It increases your mental performance. Leaky gut syndrome. All right, I'm just throwing things out at you to kind of get you excited. But one very important thing that's very common worldwide is food allergies. Now, can you imagine you're putting this poison and toxins of these allergens inside of your body from the allergist of trying to combat an allergy when your body can do it by itself. So I want you to think twice about that next time. Okay, how to make bone broth. You can choose the different ways. If you look at column 1, then look at column 2, look at column 3, 4, you can make this really creative. This can be like, wow, this is like the heaven of the heaven. This is not like bone broth, like it's dinosaur meat. This is the real stuff you eat every day, but you're doing it strategically. Now, a lot of people out there, here's our Rama Karandra, who's telling me, normally we cook the broth for 4 to 5 hours to get the real healing stuff. And he's right, because there are different ways to cut it a little shorter, but the longer, hello Janine, the longer you cook this, really, the more therapeutic benefits you're going to get from that. Thank you very much for that. Read those chats, by the way, guys. Those are really important. You guys are really educated stuff, more educated than me in a lot of this stuff. So anything that you can add to what I'm saying, I really invite that, and I really appreciate that very, very much. Okay, so we look at the health benefits right there. So I wanted to bring out some important things. We look at the broth. Let's go back here. Let's see if I can get. We're not with that. Don't want to do yet. But let's just go back here when we talk about the bone broth soup. That shows just a little bit of the bone and the meat. But I want to mention the amino acids, the proline. This is really used, what the body uses to make collagen. And that proline within that particular bone broth can do wonders for you. It helps improve the skin elasticity, avoids wrinkles. It's often recommended for the benefits of the heart, particularly if you have like stiffening of the arteries. Glycine is in there. It helps, necessary for DNA, RNA, enhances the muscle growth, increases levels of creatinine and human growth hormone secreted by the anterior pituitary gland. Arginine, helpful for proper kidney function. Wound healing. And glutamine. Glutamine, you'll see a lot of this stuff. Excellent glutamine, recommended. It helps reverse a lot of like gut problems, reverse like problems with the skin, like eczema and other types of like problems. Dermatitis is very, very good. So if you have skin problems, this can be a big blessing for you. But again, it's all really coming from the gut. It really repairs the gut. It does wonderful things for the gut. So I wanted to just share that with you. But let's get back to the jutta things. When we talked about tendons and ligaments, this repairs, the collagen repairs. So if you're having chronic weaknesses, like your ankles, your knees, your shoulder problems, this keeps giving you issues, your neck, inflammation, your chronic lower back, try supplementing with this. We talk a lot about nutrition. I don't want you trying to chase this pill for this pill for this. I always believe in Hippocrates says, food is our medicine, right? So we need to really eat to get the right nourishment. We shouldn't have to be trying to take pills out of a bottle and saying, okay, I'll take this for this for this. No, let's take it the right way and do the right things. I think in the long run, you're going to be a lot happier and a lot healthier. Arthritic problems, very, very good for arthritis. It helps reduce inflammation, herniated discs, involvement of the disc. That really restores collagen, helps strengthen the fibers around there. We have herniated discs. Even if the disc is herniated from an MRI, it doesn't mean it's coming from that herniated disc. What about the tissue around it that becomes, that starts to compensate? The muscles that have to splint or spasm around something that's unstable. Ligaments that get inflamed. Those ligaments can get stronger by this increase of collagen. Very important. Disc degeneration. So common, guys and girls. Disc degeneration, we're taking medicine for inflammation, but we're not doing anything to strengthen the underlying causation. Disc degeneration leads to herniated discs. It leads to bulging discs. It leads to wear and tear. It leads to inflammation on the nerve. So let's really become smart. I really think that this is really great information for you, and I really hope that you're going to take this not take it for granted. Here's a little bone broth ingredient thing that you can do to make bone broth. I just kind of added this in there. You can go back to this little thing right here. It tells you how long to simmer it. Now, think about it. He said 4 to 6 hours. Here, they're saying simmer 8 to 12 hours. So as you can see that this is not like a quick type of thing. This is something that you got to let it simmer. You want to get all the nutrients out of the bones. You want to get the collagen, those amino acids, and all that great nutritional material to penetrate, to assimilate into your gut to heal. Healing takes time. Well, you know what? I believe that when you take in certain foods and you take the time to do it right, here is Jimmy talking about Vietnamese pho. I love Vietnamese pho. Now, pho, like oxtail, they brew the bone and they do it overnight. This is healing. Oxtail is one of the best, and I can tell you Vietnamese people are very healthy in that nutritional perspective because oxtail is extremely healthy when it comes down to letting that thing, when I say thing, that bones or those bones really drill all night long. So the last thing I want to take you to, let's just see if I can find it here. Give me 1 second. We got the recipe. We got the health benefits. There is something that I want to show you. We've talked about that, how to make bone broth. We talked about that. There's something else I cannot find right here, but it's okay. 1 second, guys. Nutritional facts. Now, what's amazing is if you people are trying to lose weight, wow, there's not a better way. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something from experience and from the past. When I look back, there's a good friend of mine who was about 150 pounds overweight. I'm not exaggerating. And one day I had lunch with him or dinner. I don't remember what it was, going back many years. And let me tell you his trick how to lose weight. What he did, he took the bone broth or chicken bones or whatever it was at that point. And what he would do is he would add vegetables to that bone broth, and every day he would just eat his soup. He can eat as much vegetables as he wants, as much meat as he wants, okay? And he would just put all these vegetables in there. And let me tell you, one day I went to his house, and I loved this thing. It was like one of the best things I ever ate. It was like dessert. This has like no calories. If you want to get nutrients, and you want to get nutrition, and you're putting vegetables and garlic and onions and all these types of vegetables in there, you can put whatever you want, you will be the healthiest person on earth. I'm telling you right now, you will be healthy. And if you want to take one bit of advice from me tonight, if you want to lose weight, there's not a better, healthier way to lose weight, because I don't believe in starving yourself, than this right here. So I just wanted to throw that out at you guys, and you can look at these great information that you're leaving in the chats. I'm looking them over. I'm sure many of you will look it over, and that is something that I believe can really, really help you. Knee pain, again, we're going to arthritis problems. We're going to inflammation. Bone broth. This will help reduce inflammation. This is like putting the healing of bone back into your bone again. All right? Naturally. This is what our life and our health is all about. It's about taking good nutrition and allowing it to assimilate. And one of my favorite things I can say about this whole particular topic is, if you really read the research, all of this starts from the gut. And one thing this is known to do is to help heal the gut. And we know auto-intoxication. We know toxemia. We know the toxins that are secreted from people who eat bad foods, preservatives, negatives, breathing in inhalants, and everything staying in the intestines. People becoming constipated for days. I'm not exaggerating. And these toxins are excreted into the bloodstream, causing tumors, causing necrosis, causing disease and ailments that go through our whole entire body. Because when people are sick, the first thing they do is they go back to the gut. They say, I better start eating well, I better start changing my diet. But when you go to these gut institutes, the first thing they do is they detox you because they got to get rid of these toxins and these poisons because everything starts from the gut. That's where assimilation is. So that is something really important. I really thank all of you guys for being here with me. I ask you to subscribe. If you have not done so, if you're just new to my channel, I ask you to go through all of my videos one day. It may take you a month or two, but I have over 1,000 videos on there. Many self-help videos on neck prevention, herniated discs, forward head posture, bad posture. We've been doing a lot of nutrition stuff because a lot of you have been requesting all this nutrition stuff. So I've been doing my homework, trying to put these things together for you to keep you healthy. Well, may I say God bless to all of you out there, okay? I thank all of you for being here in the chat room, for leaving your comments, and we'll continue to share our education together, and I wish you lots of love out there to Asia, out there to China, out there to Africa, all those good old countries again, and USA, we want to say thank you again for being here as well. God bless, and we'll be with you real soon again. Bye-bye now.